Hey, WheelSnipeSelly here. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, March 28th, 2023. We're looking at the daily chart here. So we are basically stuck in this range. It was kind of real choppy today. So we'll just go into the hour chart. So you can see here let's see, so our day open is right here. So we basically just came up, came down, and then just chopped around in here. So we traded down into this 1 hour breaker. We had an hour fair value gap here. We took out the sell side. That was at 3,997.75. We traded down into the daily volume imbalance. And we have our opening range gap here. Let's go down to the 15. So ICT was kind of tweeting all today, so I will be posting the Twitter rewind, so keep an eye out for that. But we were just kind of reading price today. It was a real choppy day. Let's go down to the 5 minute. So in the morning, we have our 9:30 open. We failed to take out this high right here. And anyone short was basically, I think that this looks like this is where they're going to next. So we came down, we took out sell side, came back up, stopped right here, reversed back down, took out sell side again, and then started taking out the buy side. So let's go down into the 1 minute. So I didn't do anything until like the last macro of the day. So what I was looking at, and I didn't have my volume imbalance on the daily moved over, so I kind of missed this. But basically, we came up and took buy side, and then I was looking to come back down here. I was overall bearish for the day, so I was thinking maybe this would finally kick in and keep pushing down towards the lows. So I ended up taking an entry. I'll put these back on now that we're on a lower time frame. I ended up taking an entry. This would have filled me at 5 handles, which I think it was right here. I broke 2 rules today. I need to just stick to the 5 handle moves. And so I would have been tagged out, would have been, overall, I would have had my 1 win and stopped. But I ended up moving once I got around to 5 handles, I moved it down to a 9.5 handle. So I was looking for it to come all the way down to here. Which if I had my daily volume imbalance over, I probably would have had a better idea on that. I saw this retrace. We basically had optimal trade entry right here. So let's go up to like a 5 minute. So what I was looking at here, I have the OTE marked. So when I saw we came up, we swept buy side and then started reversing lower, I had shorts in my mind. Let's go back to the 1 minute. So this stopped me out with like a $117 loss, like less than a 2 handle stop on this one. Basically, my entry, I had my stop loss above the swing high, and then once we had movement lower and we took this out, I moved it down, and then I let that stop me out. And then the second rule I broke was I had an impulsive trade. Definitely went the wrong way. This is bullish order flow after we went off of this order block here. So we came down, rejected off the 5 minute fair value gap. That should have been a signal to me to, we were going higher. And then we had relatively equal highs here. So I shouldn't have entered short at all here. But it's going to happen. And I'll just, learn from this and move forward. So I was bound to have a losing day. I think I had one. I think this is my second losing day so far. But overall, not a big deal. So we will go into the trade review real quick. All right, so here we are. We're about to approach the end of the day macro. I have a volume imbalance noted. My market structure shift right here. I basically moved my sell limit down to the consequent encroachment of that fair value gap. We are trading on the 30-second chart. So you can see I have my initial target at 5 handles, and I just need to keep it. I just need to only do 5 handle moves. So this is something I'm going to work on moving forward. So you can see we're kind of in this 30-second fair value gap. It came up, it touched the volume imbalance once more. I like that rejection off of there. So, and to be safe with the end of the day macro, if you just take the, you're on the safe side if you just take the nearest swing. So that's another thing that I'm going to put in my notes, is to just take that the first swing low, and not try to go for, I don't think I'm at a point where I can try to go for these big pulls here. So I'm going to try to stick to 5 handles or that nearest swing. So this clearly rejected off that 5 minute, and I'm seeing, some action around that volume imbalance, and then it, tags me out. So here's the next few minutes. I just kind of sped this up, and then we'll see my last entry. Like I said, this is a poor entry. I think it was rushed. I ended up, I was like, okay, so I wanted this to go back lower, but if I was zoomed in, I was kind of tunnel visioned, even though that I have the views on the left. I was just really focused on the smaller time frame, and I got caught up in that. So I was going to go short here, looking to take out that swing low, but we weren't going to do that. You could see on the 1 minute, we came down and touched an order block, which I'll kind of outline. This was actually a bullish entry here that would have been an entry to take out the relative equal highs right at 399.750. So definitely had this totally wrong here, but like I said, not a big deal. I'll shake it off and come back tomorrow. And overall, this was a rough day. I should have just stayed out for the whole day, but I wanted to try and get a trade in. So you can see we end up pushing up into the optimal trade entry, and then we end up actually going much higher into the opening range gap. So you can see I'm kind of annotating the relative equal highs, the order block, that market structure shift was to the upside. Yeah, this is a good learning. We'll go into the trade review or the. All right, so here we are, TopStep Dashboard. You can see here minus 384 for the day, still at 1,000. So we're a third of the way, even with the loss today. And here are the 2 trades. Like I said, my first trade was minus 117, and the other one was like minus 250, 267.08. So those are the trades for today. If anyone's interested in doing TopStep, there's a link in the description below. They also do have a 14-day trial. So if you wanted to kind of try it out, link it with Trade-Evate in TradingView, if that's what you use. It's a good way to get a feel for it before you actually sign up. Like I said, it's a free 14-day trial. The link's below. Yeah, so I like it. It's a little bit, even though this is demo, it feels different than just doing, your paper trading in TradingView. But anyways, there's a link below if anyone's interested. Let's go into our trade log. So here's our 2 entries for today. 317 short. We had minus 117.08. It was a 20-minute trade. 2.25 handle stop loss, and then the second rushed entry here at 347 short, minus 267, and I rated that as a C. It was a bad trade, but we're gonna have that. And looking at the calendar, so we were 281.68 yesterday, and then 384 minus 384.16 today, and here are the 2 screenshots where I tried to take a 9.5 handle and could have been filled at the 5, and then the wrong direction here for the last trade of the day, which this was a bullish entry, and it, that target would have been up here at the relative equal highs. Tomorrow for the economic calendar, we have pending home sales index at 10. I think that's the only big ticket item. Michael Barr speaks at 10, so we got 10 a.m. news events. And I think that'll, I don't think there's anything for Forex, just looking for red folders for tomorrow, just pending home sales. So we will we'll check back in on our next trade. Thanks for watching.